Welcome back to my series, Dance Mums Unedited. This is the series where I discuss production notes written by the producers of Dance Mums. These notes show us what happened behind the scenes of particular episodes. Today we're looking at Season 6, Episode 12. As always, there will be a link in the description box below which will take you to a PDF of these notes, so that you can read through them in further detail. Because there was more to this episode than the producers cared to show. The week begins with everyone arriving at the ALDC. Mackenzie announces that her group won 3rd place back in Pittsburgh last week, and that she also won the highest scholarship award. They all discuss Abby's actions from last week, where she humiliated the fan who filmed the ALDC dances. The mums believe that Abby should have been more discreet about it. Jess and Kendall don't see Abby's issue, unsure why she wouldn't want people promoting her business. Kira and Kalani join everyone, who eagerly welcome them back. Ashley is surprised to see that Kira has returned, and Kira confirms that she is back for good. Holly asks if her ultimatum still stands, since a few weeks ago she declared that Abby must choose between her or Ashley. Kira tells the mums that she has a contract with Abby to uphold, unlike some of the others who will come and go. Jill claims that the minis were ready to sign contracts with Abby, but Abby didn't want them. Holly tells Kira that they need team members who want to be there. Kira replies that it was hard for her to get to LA. Jess claims that unlike their other family members who have been left behind, Kira's baby wouldn't know if she was there or not. Okay, that is ridiculous. Why are the mums bashing Kira for looking after her infant? Holly piles on, saying that Kira needs to figure out her priorities. She claims that what Kira has been doing is unfair. Abby then tells Kira to never give her an ultimatum again. Holly explains that there's a double standard, since she had to give up her position as a principal, and yet Kira can stay part of the team without being fully committed. Abby points out that since Kira has been away, Kalani wasn't given very many solos. She claims that it was pointless assigning solos to Kalani because her mum wasn't there to push her. In reality, cast members have explained that producers preferred to give solos to kids whose mums were willing to make dramatic storylines that week. Since Kira wasn't there wasn't much need to give Kalani a lot of solos. Then Pyramid begins. Abby tells Maddie that her solo was exquisite, claiming that her technique was what drew the audience into the number. She tells Jojo that her exit was great, but she's seen her dance better. She claims that the mini trio missed their chance to win and prove the duet wrong. On the top of the pyramid is Maddie, followed by Mackenzie, Bryn, Kalani, Kendall, Nia, and Jojo, who is at the bottom. Abby claims that Jojo's 2nd place ranking was bad for business, but Jess argues that yelling at the fan during the competition was what was truly bad for business. Then Abby chooses Maddie and Bryn to be the captains of 2 competing trios. It is announced that the girl who is left out of the trios will choose the dance genre and music for each trio. Abby gets Bryn and Maddie to compete in a pirouette contest to see who will get to choose their team member first. Bryn wins and the girls pick teams, ultimately leaving Nia out. Abby tells the girls that if Bryn's team wins, she will have a place on the team. Abby announces that Maddie, Kendall and Jojo will perform a trio called Golden Girls, and Bryn, Kalani and Mackenzie will perform a trio called The World Is Ours. Abby then explains that this week's group dance will also be a commercial for the ALDC. As Abby introduces him, Todrick Hall flips into the studio. The group routine has a rather long name, Ease On Down Santa Monica Boulevard. The girls are then assigned roles based on characters from The Wizard of Oz. Then it's mentioned that Abby, Gianna and Nia choose the trio genre and music, but the girls were already told in Pyramid that their routines were called Golden Girls and The World Is Ours, so clearly Abby and Gianna already knew which songs they would be using this week. At the bleachers, the mums are nervous that Abby only has 2 days to get her commercial done. The mums try to explain to Todrick that nothing will get done if Abby is the one in control. Jess is tired of Abby springing projects on the girls in the interest of promoting the ALDC. Jill and Holly agree that Abby will probably ask the girls to post the commercial to all of their social media accounts. Holly is upset that Nia is left out of the trios, saying that Abby always positions her as the odd one out, which is affecting how Nia feels about herself and being on the team. Jill agrees, saying that no child deserves to feel hurt and left out. She then goes on to suggest that Bryn should have been left out, since she isn't part of the team. Ashley asks why no one is ever happy for Bryn, and Jess insists that this isn't about Bryn, but it's about Nia's feelings. Kira tells Ashley to stop acting entitled, which enrages Ashley. She argues that she is not the entitled one, since Kira's the one who hasn't been with the team in months, and can still have her child on the team. Jill points out that Bryn's fate as a team member rests on Kalani. Kira admits that Bryn is a gorgeous and talented dancer. Jess calls Kira a liar, since she has stated in the past that Bryn is lazy and boring. Kira denies saying this. Well, if we go back to the production notes from the last episode that Kira was in, back when the team competed in Phoenix, we can see that she did indeed call Bryn lazy and boring. The day concludes with Nia telling the mums that Maddie's trio will be contemporary jazz, and Bryn's trio will be contemporary lyrical. The following day, the mums and girls enter the studio, aside from Nia and Holly, who are at urgent care. The mums feel bad for Nia, but Jill and Jess think that Abby knew exactly what she was doing by putting Nia in this position. Ashley says that Nia took it so personally because she's always left out, which offends Melissa, Jill and Jess, who claim that she's invited to everything and never left out. I think just looking back at season 5 kind of refutes this argument, but I digress. Melissa and Jill claim that Maddie purposely lost the turning competition yesterday against Bryn. Then Abby enters, and the mums tell her that Nia and Holly are at the doctor's because Nia isn't feeling well. Abby says that maybe it was meant to be then that Nia was left out of the trios. When Todrick enters, Abby tells him that he will be performing in the commercial, recording the song, and choreographing both the video and the group routine that will go on stage. At first, he thinks that Abby is joking, and he is baffled that she wants him to choreograph a competition routine. Holly and Nia then arrive, explaining that Nia is sick with a virus. Jess and Ashley suggest that Holly should push for Nia to have a solo this week. Holly shares that Nia told her that she is tired of being left out and viewed as a weak dancer by her friends. Ashley admits that Bryn chose Kalani to increase her chances of winning, because if she didn't have Kalani, she wouldn't stand a chance against Maddie's trio. Jill and Jess make fun of the fact that Kira and Ashley are getting along. Kira admits that she used to like Ashley, up until she joined the team and began insulting Kalani. Ashley claims that she never insulted Kalani, but Jess says that insulting the girls is all she does. Going back through the production notes, we do see that she did go after Kalani a few times. Ashley says that she has only been defending Bryn from the mums, because they can't stand that Bryn was called in to be Maddie's replacement. Melissa gets defensive, asking, whoever said that Maddie wouldn't be back with the team? Holly points out that the news of the Zieglers leaving has been featured on several reputable magazines and websites. Holly tries to explain how things went south between Abby and Nia last year, but Jill interrupts her, saying that she is wrong. Holly informs Jill that she won't let her play the victim again, and tells her to get off her high horse. Todrick and the girls show the mums some of the lyrics that they've been working on for the commercial. Abby informs them that the girls can work on the group dance after the commercial shoot. Todrick tells Holly that Abby admitted that things are getting better between her and Nia. Holly replies that all that really matters is that Nia is true to herself and her character. Abby and Melissa then leave to go find costumes for the commercial. Jess declares that Abby's idea for the commercial is worse than the banners hanging in the studio windows. She thinks that if all Abby cares about is promoting her business, they should just make the girls' costumes out of the banners. Kira is worried that the girls will be disqualified, since the song is a form of solicitation. With Melissa absent, the mums further discuss the rumours of Maddie leaving. Jess thinks that Maddie is leaving, but they haven't secured anything for her to do in the future yet. Ashley finds it suspicious that no one has retracted the statements in the magazines. Jill calls Kira out for leaving Kalani with Melissa for 12 weeks. She claims that this added stress is why Melissa had a breakdown in hospital. Kira claims that Melissa kept telling her how much she wanted Kalani with her. The mums blame Kira for leaving Kalani for so long, and Kira claims that Kalani wanted to be with the team more than anything. She explains that she couldn't be in LA right after having a baby. The mums say that they have other children at home too, and it's unfair that they have to make sacrifices and she doesn't. Sick of being attacked, Kira throws a water bottle. Several cast members have confirmed that Kira threw the water bottle at a producer, not at any of the mums. So it's quite likely that at the time, production was instructing the mums to push her about her absence. Jess says that it's no wonder that Kalani didn't want to go home. Kira begins to cry, explaining that in addition to having a baby, she is also having issues keeping custody of her eldest son, Jax. The following day begins chaotically, with the girls trying to find their costumes for the commercial. Todrick approaches Abby to find that she hasn't bedazzled his shoes, which Holly points out is the one thing that he asked Abby to do. Jojo explains that Abby is freaking out over her Tin Man makeup. Holly thinks that Abby is just mad because it looks good without any of Abby's influence. Bryn seems upset because Abby told her that her hair is terrible. Ashley tells her not to cry and reassures her that she looks fine. Jess says that they need to get Abby a hot dog truck to keep her happy. Jess then calls Kira out for being nice to Ashley. Kira responds, saying that Ashley isn't going anywhere and that they should be cordial for the girls. Jess is mad that Kira called Bryn a gorgeous dancer after everything that Ashley said about her. Melissa asks what happened while she was out shopping with Abby yesterday, and Jess jokes that they need to keep their water bottles away from Kira. Kira explains that the mums were concerned about how long Melissa cared for Kalani. Melissa admits that she wasn't stressed about taking care of Kalani until she injured her back. The mums tell Kira that Kalani needed her that week, and Kira explains that Kalani didn't want to return home. The mums accuse Kira of taking orders from her child and not putting her foot down. Ashley calls Kira out, saying that she didn't make Kalani come home because she didn't want her to lose her platform or place on the team. Todrick then begins to film the mums' cameo for the video. While they do so, Abby begins yelling at the mums because their daughter's left a mess in her office. The mums argue that if Abby was prepared, the morning wouldn't have been so hectic. Abby starts picking on Bryn's costume. She tells Ashley that she couldn't get the costume right, even though she only had one child to worry about. She rubs it in Ashley's face that Bryn isn't on the team. Melissa comforts Ashley, telling her that she did a great job with what she was given. Abby interrupts Todrick's team as they are filming, beginning to scream orders at them. Bryn asks her mum why she's even in the dumb commercial. She says that she doesn't want anything to do with it if she's going to be screamed at the whole time. Kira points out that this should be fun, but Abby is upsetting all the girls. Melissa reminds the girls that there are only 6 more weeks left of the season, and Kendall is relieved to hear it. Melissa's probably referring to Season 6A, because unfortunately the cast then had to film Season 6B as well. The girls help Abby move furniture out of her office to film Maddie's scene, but she screams at them for being in the way. Todrick joins the girls to make sure that they're okay. He is amazed at how professional the girls are for their age, and how well they handle Abby. He claims that he's made over 300 videos, and until today he never had such a hard time filming. Abby then leads everyone out the front of the building. She insists that the kids should dance in the street, trying to stop cars and getting honked at. Jess tells her that this is bad for business, saying that no one wants to see their kids dancing in the middle of the road. When they wrap, Todrick thanks the girls and mums, telling them that he will be at the competition to watch their dance and present the commercial. He suggests that next time he'll lure Abby into another room with donuts so that they can get their filming done in peace. Then Jess brings out a tray of hot dogs for Abby. Abby insists that she's not in a bad mood and tells the mums that the girls need to be better students. She tells the mums that the girls have a class in Long Beach tonight which they must attend. The mums explain that some of the girls are feeling sick and won't be able to go. Abby demands commitment and says that she won't deal with their excuses. Competition day begins with the ALDC preparing for the group dance. Ashley tells the mums that Abby had insisted upon their attendance at her event last night because she wanted her peers to think that she was still doing well. Holly can't believe that Abby had the audacity to yell at the girls all day and then make them attend Nouveau. Ashley asks Jill if Abby was mad when Kendall wasn't called onto the stage at Nouveau. Jill explodes, asking if she feels good about herself. The girls leave the room and Kendall begins to cry, claiming that Ashley is rude. Jess suggests that Kalani and Mackenzie should sabotage Bryn's trio so that Bryn won't be on the team. Jill tells them that Maddie's trio can win without the sabotage. Kalani explains that they finished the group routine 20 hours ago. Jess can't believe that Abby hasn't shown up yet, pointing out that the mums care more about the performance than the studio owner does. Todrick enters and presents the commercial, which cheers up the girls and the mums. Todrick tells the girls that Abby is the one without a brain, a heart, or courage. He claims that this video shoot was the hardest thing he's ever had to do in his career. Abby joins the mums and Todrick to watch the group dance. The mums think that the performance went well, but Holly is unsure that the routine will be enough to win. Abby boasts that the whole building stopped to watch their performance. Holly reminds her that Gianna was the one who taught the girls their choreography and pulled it all together. Abby and Ashley talk outside. Abby informs Ashley that she wants her and Bryn to join her on her next world tour. Ashley tells her that the mums have been claiming that Abby can't travel out of the country because of her legal issues. Abby claims that the mums were the ones who were touching the money on their last trip. Meanwhile in the green room, Kira tells Jill that Ashley is attacking her through Kendall. The mums claim that they don't understand why Ashley is constantly bragging about Bryn when Abby already wants her on the team. Well, it's probably because making drama keeps her on the TV show. Ashley enters the dressing room, explaining what Abby told her about the money issues. Melissa tells her to stop, and Jill claims that she is stupid for believing a convicted lady. Kira explains that Abby uses the kids to bring in more money. As the girls prepare for the trios, Holly still can't believe that Nia was left out. Abby excuses it, saying that this happens all the time in masterclasses. Everyone leaves the room besides Holly and Nia. Holly asks her how she's feeling, and Nia sarcastically asks why she would be mad that her teammates of 12 years didn't pick her. She says that it won't affect her, but she can still be mad about it. At awards, Bryn, Mackenzie and Kalani win first in the Teen Duo Trio division. Maddie, Kendall and Jojo come second in the same division. The group wins first in the Teen Small Groups. After this, Jess points out that the dance names and the numbers that were announced didn't match. Abby explains that although the numbers didn't match, The World Is Ours did indeed win. Bryn is given a team jacket, and Jill says that she wants to see the score sheets to make sure that the right trio won. Ashley storms off. She is furious and starts packing up her things in the dressing room. Bryn begins to cry and tells her mum not to talk to the other mums. She tells her mum that during awards she overheard Jojo whisper in Kendall's ear that the competition was rigged. On their way out, Ashley tells Abby that she doesn't want to be around the mums. Upon hearing this, Melissa begins packing her things angrily too, and claims that she is done with the team. Ashley tries to tell the other mums that it was hurtful to Bryn that they weren't happy when she earned her spot on the team. Jill leads the girls to another room and calls Ashley stupid. The week concludes with Abby in the green room alone, reeling at the anger of all the mums. And with that, we've reached the end of episode 12. Are you shocked by Abby's behaviour during the commercial shoot, or the way that the mums constantly called out Kira and Ashley? Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.